All right, well, I'm just thankful that y'all don't have the ability to make a mask mandate. And tonight I was going to talk about the need for a second high school, but I was sidetracked by, for the boys.
Why does every like blonde conservative mom just rock the Marjorie Taylor Greene aesthetic? I don't understand it. It's like, why do they all shop at the same place? Like, it doesn't make sense.
For the idea of a Mexican is a Mexican is a Mexican.
What? Okay, we got to run that back. Sorry.
Tonight I was going to talk about the need for a second high school, but I was sidetracked by, for the boys, or the idea of a Mexican is a Mexican is a Mexican. Take her.
Oh my God. Give me just a shred of the confidence, dude. I put on a tough front. Okay, I make myself look like I'm a confident person, but I am constantly crippled with self-doubt. And I'm sure that most of the people that are in here also fear or have the same kind of fucking anxieties and shit. Meanwhile, just like every basic wine mom is just blasted. They're just fucking ripping Franzia and going in front of like their entire neighborhood. And they're like, everybody here needs to know I got thoughts. They will escape my mouth. I don't know a single goddamn thing on this planet beyond whatever the fuck I've seen on my Facebook feed. And guess what? All the scientists of the world, all the professionals, epidemiologists, don't even know how to say it. Don't matter. They need to hear from me. It's just like, it's always like Franzia or fucking Xanax. Like how, like she wrote this on a fucking like, you know, those little legal papers. And she was like, I got some thoughts and I'm going to be spitting them at you, the entire neighborhood.
You're out back, we boys figured, then hand on the, put it in her coin box, put it in her cornhole, grab a hold of that braid, rub that calico. You can find that on page 39 of the book called Out of Darkness, which you can find at Hudson Bend Middle School and Bee Cave Middle School. All right, not gonna lie, I had to Google cornhole because I have the game in the back of my yard, but according to Wikipedia, cornhole is a sexualist slang vulgarism for anus. The term came into the use in the 1910s in the United States as verb form to cornhole, which came into usage in the 1930s, means to have anal sex. I do not want my children to learn about anal sex in middle school. I have never had anal sex. I don't want to have anal sex. I don't want my kids having anal sex. I want you to start focusing on education and not public health.
Like, in her mind, she thought like, what, at school, the teacher's just like, this is cornhole. This is a butthole. This is your penis. Anal sex. We're doing cornhole 101 today. Like, what's happening in the mind of this lady? Here's one thing we definitely know, okay? We know that ivermectin, at least according to the studies conducted thus far, is not an effective COVID treatment, okay? It's not an effective treatment for COVID. It is, however, effective for river blindness and numerous other kinds of parasites. One thing we do know is that ivermectin, not a good cure for brain worms. As a matter of fact, when you take it, it probably, all the worms escape your intestinal lining and go directly to your fucking brain. I love this lady. Oh my God, that's devious. She's right there. She's like, oh, this bitch is crazy. This is going on TikTok. I'm putting this on Reddit. Look at that face, dude.
Educating our children.
Well, they cut her off.
To start.
They cut her off, brother, because they can't handle the truths about anal sex talk happening in our kindergartens.
Focusing on education and not public health.
Stone, you're on.
Officials, you are supposed to be educating our children,
Ms. Bell,
not
thank you.
teach them
Ms.
about
Bell,
anal
thank you.
sex.
Thank you, Ms. Bell.
I'm so confused. Like, why does she start off with the Mexican stuff? Did anybody pick that up? Because I was trying to understand like where she was going with that, but I don't know. I just laser beamed directly into the anal sex point after that, because like you could be talking about anything, but the moment that you like flip over and start talking about anal sex, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm only looking at anal sex.
Identify myself.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I don't. It's called common law. You should read up on it. I do not. Okay?
What is this?
So we both know that I don't. I am a woman of God. This is my right as much as it is yours. This is my land as much as
What is this? What's going on? Oh my God. Oh, what's the background here? I need to know quick.
it is yours. I did not sign up for this. I am a Christian woman of God, and you are not going to put your disgusting rules on me that are false and not true. I will not have it. You understand that? I will not have it.
Oh my God, is this the anal sex lady? No, I think Chad's being racist, dude. Y'all think every fucking blonde conservative woman is the same person, dude. I am a woman of God, and if I don't want to wear a mask to the Nordstrom rack to get my goddamn deals, I will not do it. I'm a sovereign citizen.
I'm sick of being bullied. I'm sick of being lied to, and it's not going to happen anymore. Do you understand? The CDC just released...
Turn around.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Play this game.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what? Wait, why did he... Okay, that's a little wild, dude. You never see cops behave this way. I mean, against a white woman, sorry. Cops behave this way all the time. Against a conservative white woman, I should say. I can't believe I said you never see cops behave this way.
Just released...
Turn around.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
She said, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's funny. I mean, I think they're being like, I think they are certainly being aggro.
Play this game.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. The funny thing is, like, you know, statistically speaking, the likelihood that that cop is a fucking anti-vaxxer himself is high. Except he is wearing gloves and a fucking mask, so that maybe he's like the one fucking cop who's not. I mean, they're of course chuds by default. They're hogs by default, but like maybe he's not as hog-like as the rest of the fucking cops. I need to know more context. Like, what'd she do? Did she assault someone in the store or something? This is what it was.
A mask showdown at Nordstrom Rack. Police were called after a Lake Travis ISD school board candidate refused to follow masking rules.
KVU's Hannah Rucker has a breakdown of what happened at the shopping center in Sunset Valley.
It was on April 7th when
Okay, it is anal lady. It's anal lady. I mean, this is literally anal lady, right? It is actually anal lady. No, it's not. No shot, dude. Dude, she looks exactly like anal lady. And also Marjorie Taylor Greene. Bro, this is like, what did they fucking assemble these in the same product line or something, in the same assembly line? Why did they all got the Marjorie Titan Green look, dude? That's crazy. Are they cloning white women, dude? What the fuck's happening, bro? Build a bitch.
A candidate running for the Travis County School Board took a trip to Nordstrom Rack, located on Brody Lane. According to a police report and video we obtained from the Sunset Valley Police Department, store employees called...
Yeah, this is like shocking that the cop is like putting on a mask and shit.
...police because Belle refused to wear a mask upon entry in the store.
And she kept pushing, and so I put my arm out to block her from my entrance, and then she shoved me.
Employees told police she shoved an employee and forced her way into a dressing room. When police arrived, she was still in the dressing room on the phone with the Nordstrom Rack corporate office.
You need to come on. Let's go. Let's go.
Were you calling me?
Meanwhile, police got a statement from two witnesses who explained the confrontation Belle had with the store employee. Belle was then escorted outside where police say they tried to ask for her ID.
Ma'am, do you have an ID on you? Do you have it? Okay, I need you to stop because right now...
We need an ID.
I don't have an ID.
Do you have an ID on you?
Do you have a driver's license? I have to carry an ID on me.
According to video obtained from police, her reply was in part, "I am a woman of God and you are infringing on my rights."
A woman of God. This is my God-given right. I am...
She's not wrong about the not having to carry an ID on her and stuff, but like it is fucking hella annoying whenever people are just like, I mean, she did a crime. She assaulted someone in a store, so.
You need to...
Yeah, God would love just fucking assaulting retail employees, dude. That's what God's all about. I love doing Bible study where I find out that God would be totally on board with like assaulting fucking some of the most marginalized people in America. Just like someone who just has to fucking subject themselves to abuse by definition of their job for like $7 an hour. That's who God wants you to assault.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. What a funny way to get arrested, dude. Every time you see like a white person get arrested like this, you know the thought that's going through their minds is like, I thought this only happened to black people. Especially when like some of them literally say that out loud where they're like, you're treating me like a black person. Like that one guy, Dr. Epstein, no relation, in Florida that was getting arrested at the fucking airport.
You treat me like a black person. You're gonna get sprayed.
It really is the same anal woman? Are you sure? It is the anal woman. I was fucking right. I was right. Thank you, RTBA, for fucking proving it. That's right. Let's go. I feel like conservatives look at like what we make fun of them for and decide like, yep, that's the next thing I'm gonna do. That's the next thing I'm gonna do. Yep, I see these libtards are making fun of us for, you know, being yee crazy. Guess what? I'm gonna fucking play right into that meme. I'm gonna fucking lean right into it.
Nancy Pelosi is sneaking the Green New Deal into the $3.5 trillion budget. And in 2022, I'm going to blow away the Democrat socialist agenda.
I love this because look at her face when she fucking... So the 50 cal has like massive kickback, right? Like it's gonna fucking... It just like fucks her face up, dude. Look at this. Look at this. Like, why did you should have shot more? You know what I mean? Like you should have shot a couple more times until like it didn't look terrible, you know? Oh, here's the full video. Let's watch the full video. Yeet, motherfuckers. Let's go. Oh God, dude, this is like she's got this is it. It's fall, baby. It's fall. We got white ladies wearing, you know, skin tight jeans with the fucking Ugg boots. That's it. It's over. Fall is here now. It's official. Okay. This is like, you know, leaves are gonna start falling soon. We're gonna have pumpkin spice lattes. Like Christian girls are out here.
Joe Biden abandoned Americans in Afghanistan, got 13 of our best soldiers killed, gave a kill list of Americans.
13 of our best soldiers. Damning. Like if they were bad, it wouldn't matter. Is that what she's saying? Like these were our best soldiers. Like you don't give a fuck, idiot. Shut up.
To the Taliban, an armed and Islamic terrorist nation with $83 billion in weapons like this one. Biden should...
Yeah. Okay. What? Wait, what? Instead, Joe Biden should be given. First of all, how is it Joe Biden? Like, I mean, Joe Biden definitely without a doubt is responsible for a lot of bloodshed overseas, but like singling him out and not like George W. Bush, Obama, Donald Trump, and like how all of those other presidents also continued the exact same like idiotic, foolhardy, and oftentimes like violent endeavor of trying to train the Afghan troops that would literally just like turn around and murder the American troops. That was a big part of the combat deaths for American soldiers for a long time when the training program started. But it goes even beyond that. I know, Chad. It goes to Reagan. It goes to fucking Jimmy Carter. Like, but like singling Joe Biden out for it is pretty funny. But another part of this that's hilarious is like, she's like, Joe Biden gave Muslim terrorists weapons like this one. Instead, Joe Biden should be arming Christian terrorists like me. So I'm going to do some terrorizing right now.
Biden should be impeached. Now I'm doing a gun giveaway of my own, but for Americans only. I want
no Taliban allowed. So like some Taliban dude, like that one that fucking posts 4chan post, he's like, oh yes, I would love to get this. Marjorie Taylor Greene, I love you. I've been needing a new 50 cal. Mahmoud took my other one, bro. It's terrible. It's terrible. He won't give it back. It's fucked up, bro. And he's like logging on and it's like, oh no, it says no Taliban allowed. What the fuck? Ah! I cannot believe they have all of our IB. I must use a VPN.
want you to win this 50
Americans only. Dude, people are so fucking stupid. It's just American hogs especially are so fucking stupid that it's like you need to, you need to like serve them the rhetoric with a shovel, okay? They won't understand it. Like you need to just be like, I'm racist and I'm doing racism. Fuck the Taliban and the Muslims, okay? Joe Biden is responsible for all the wars and all the bad things. We are, as Republicans, are responsible for all the good things. Do you like a gun? You want this big fat fucking gun? Yeah, I'm gonna shoot fucking socialism with this gun. You should shoot socialists with this gun too. And it's just like, it's hilarious to me because they're getting more and more aggressive with their rhetoric because like they have to. They're like Logan Paul, you know what I mean? You just have to keep going, like you have to keep increasing the stakes because people are getting bored of your content.
.50 caliber rifle that Democrats will ban if they keep the House next year. While Joe Biden broke America's...
Okay, first of all, this is like... Okay, let me just say something here, okay? How many of these are in circulation even? It's such an idiotic fear. It's like 14 grand. It is an incredibly expensive, impossibly fucking heavy, and hard to shoot weapon. No one is using a fucking 50 cal to do like mass shootings. Like, I fucking doubt, I highly doubt that the Democrats are like, we really need to stop the 50 cals. And also, you can't use that. Like, you can't use that for home defense. You can't use that for hunting. There's zero utility for this weapon, okay? Yeah, it's $10,000. There's like, I think you need to get special licensing for it too, if I'm not mistaken. That's a cheaper, on the cheaper end, I guess it's like $11,000. Like, no one is buying this, okay? Like, shut the fuck up. They're going to take your guns away. They're going to take your Beretta 50 cals away. It's like, wait, how fucking out of touch are you? Like, how many fucking regular working class, salt of the earth Americans own this like 14 grand weapon, dude? Yeah, that's right. I'm a sump. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Hank Pecker. This is my everyday carry. I got a Beretta 50 cal. Yep, these are $5 a pop bullets. Okay, every single bullet's $5. You know, I put it into good use. That's right. You never know if a Nicaraguan death squad is coming down, knocking down your door. You know, El Mazote. You know, they're gonna do that here in America, right? So, you know, you got to line them up. You fucking line them up in a single file line, all 15 of them. Okay, they're coming in. They got their guns. You say, hey, you stand right there as I line you up. To line you up perfectly so I can shoot all you at the same time. Lauren Boebert. Yo, Boebert's getting hotter, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but Lauren Boebert declares that Christians must rise up and remove ungodly leaders from power and replace them with righteous men and women of God. You know, ones that have fucking like exposed themselves to minors like her and her husband.
Lord God Almighty, on your side, I need you to use your voice and speak. What if Jesus showed up today and said, from this point forward, everything you say, you will have it? He said it.
No, I take it back. It's fucking crazy, dude.
That's exactly what he said to us. So what are we saying? Are we going to sit and agree with the enemy? Are we going to agree with what the enemy is doing? Are we going to sit back and complain and murmur? Are we going to speak life into this nation? Are we going to speak victory?
She is a woman lit, by the way. Straight up. Dude, I've been watching Righteous Gemstones and like this shit is so perfect. It works so perfectly. For the record, Righteous Gemstones is like the Falwell family's like experiences through a comedic lens and not like a one-to-one comparison. Obviously, it's not like a based on a true story type ordeal, but it is pretty wonderful. I love it. I fucking love, dude.
Are we going to declare that God removes these unrighteous politicians, these corrupt, crooked politicians, and installs righteous men and women of God? You have the God kind of faith, and that faith speaks. That faith speaks to mountains, those impossible, immovable situations. And I think there's some mountains that need to hear your voice. These mountains don't need to hear your pastor's voice or the preachers on TV. God bless them. Thank you for them. But it's time the church speaks up. The church has relinquished too much authority to government. We should not be taking orders by the government, from the government. The government needs to be looking at the church and saying, how do we do this effectively?
I love the people that are saying like so much for the separation of church and state. Like, guys, there is no, like, this is America. Like, what do you, wake up? Okay, there is no separation of church and state. It's not like a thing that we have. Okay, just like there's no constitutional protection for the marginalized, even women that want to get fucking abortions. Like, none of that shit is real. Okay, the only thing that's consistent is death, taxes, and the top of the hour ad break. Oh, this one is an insane story. Here's a chiropractor that signed hundreds of mask exemptions for kids.
It's just after sunrise outside this chiropractic office in Venice, Florida, when we spot chiropractor Dan Bush. He's just arrived for work in his pickup. Hard to miss the red, white, and blue splash and freedom fighters painted on it.
How are you? Randy Kay with CNN.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
I just want to ask you.
These guys are literally freedom fighters fighting against the freedom from, you know, dying of COVID. Like, they're fighting against people freeing themselves from COVID. That's right, brother. Fuck, kidding me? You're going to really come out here and take away my freedom to die of COVID? Get the fuck out of here. Yee, yee, baby. Look at this ugly ass truck, bro. You literally cannot fucking take a dude like this seriously.
I want to ask you about the exemption forms that you are signing.
Yeah, I already
That's my chiropractor, dog. My back is fucked up. I wonder if he ever puts the belly on the back. You know what I mean? While he's like working on you, he's just like, I need this for extra support. Boom. Fucking plops it right on your back.
I know.
We already made our statement.
Well, why
I bet he's got some magical hands though. I'd get rubbed down by him. I would.
won't you talk to us about it? Are you examining each and every child that you're writing exemption forms?
This wasn't about me. This was about parents' freedoms.
About parents' freedoms? Are you examining each and every child? Are you putting children's lives at risk by signing these forms? Why not? Why won't you answer a question about it?
Because I don't need to.
How do you feel about them not accepting your exemption forms?
And that was the last we saw of Dan.
Oh, wait. The school was like, yeah, no, fuck off. I did not realize that the school had been sane enough to say, yeah, no, like that's insane. We're not doing that.
His lawyer earlier about speaking with his client, he said Bush had no comment. Still, Bush has become somewhat of a champion here in Sarasota County to parents looking for a...
Dude, this chatter is correct. Dude, the Yee boys went from all lives matter to no lives matter so quick. They literally went from like Black Lives Matter, how about all lives matter? And then literally next month, they're like, actually, none of the lives matter. My life does not matter. Fuck you. I will die if I want to.
Telling local media recently.
It's not a political thing. I'm not an anti-mask person, anti-vax person.
Wait, why are you dishing out these like Dude, he's just grifting the dummies, dude. That's what he's doing. He's just like, is he charging for that fucking exemption that is not even usable?
But I am a pro-freedom, pro-choice person.
Yeah, he's just like, listen, CNN, why the fuck are you guys coming here? Like, you're coming for my bag here. This is kind of fucked up, you know? It's called freedom, baby. Freedom to just fucking grift these goddamn hogs.
This was the scene recently outside his office, the Twin Palms Chiropractic Health Center. Hundreds of parents and children all hoping to secure a medical exemption.
I think it's ridiculous.
That's fucking insane, dude. Business is booming, brother. That's right. Let me tell you something. Business is fucking booming, brother.
I think it's great because many doctors are refusing to sign it. And this is one doctor that is actually volunteering his time with no pay to sign all of these forms.
Not everyone thinks it's as great as she does.
Do you think Dr. Bush is being irresponsible?
Absolutely. Absolutely irresponsible.
Jules Scholes, who has a daughter in kindergarten here in Sarasota County, started the group Stop the Spread SRQ. She says one of her friends was handed this medical exemption form from Dan Bush's office without ever meeting him or having his children evaluated. Notice it's blank. No medical.
How do you stop this man though? Like you can't revoke his medical certification. He has none. He's a chiropractor. Like, can you? Is there? You know what I mean? Like, what? He's unstoppable in a way. He's not a doctor. Well, what are they gonna do? Go to the board of chiropractors, dude? Is that a thing? He's unstoppable, dude.
Or evaluation information. Just what looks like the chiropractor's signature at the bottom.
To just write mask exemptions without seeing a child is really egregious.
Dan Bush recently denied to local media that he has signed forms without seeing parents.
I have not given an exemption to any.
Oh, that's where I draw the line, dude. Motherfucker had 200 people outside of his office. It literally does not matter at that point if he was signing because they were there or not. Like, pretty much humanly impossible for him to like go through 200 people and like actually look through. It's statistically also not a possible situation for all those people to have like qualifying conditions against mask wearing.
To be clear, chiropractors are not medical doctors, and the district will not accept their signed exemption forms. The school district also told us they've rejected about 650 medical exemption forms, and that the majority of the declined exemptions were from Dan Bush's practice.
Like, what's the fucking medical exemption a chiropractor can give with respect to like mask wearing? Like this 12-year-old will get back pain if they wear a mask. Like, what happens there? It's actually leading to bad posture. These masks are too heavy for the kids. Like, what? There's just no. I don't understand.
Yet this past weekend, Dan Bush took part in a mask exemption evaluation event, which more than 1,200 people reportedly attended. The flyer noted, medical records helpful, but not many.
Bro, this is so fucking Florida. Like, this is just the most Florida story that you could come up with. I'm sorry. Just a cursed landscape, dude. Florida is so America. It's just like, it's like a microcosm of like what happens all around the country, but in like on steroids. You know what I mean? This is just the most Florida story in Florida. So if you've gone to your fucking chiropractor to get a top of the hour medical exemption, I'm going to let you know that shit is void here. Okay. It doesn't work because at the top of the hour, every hour, there's a 60-second ad break.